Hi, this is Tracey from GiftBasketAppeal, and today we're going to be making a candy tray for Valentine's Day. So, let's get started. Every item that I'm using to put on this tray is from Dollar Tree. All of the candies, I think it's pretty economical. I'm not in my normal setting, so if you hear noises coming from all over, it's because I'm at the kitchen table. So I found this really pretty tray over in the bridal section, and I thought this would be cute. I consider it small, and I can set things up on it. And so I thought, you know what about if I use some of the candy and just kind of build something to make it stand up? So that's what I'm thinking about, but we'll see how it goes. So let me just show you some of the things I got. Now, if you go with the flatter boxes, it'll help. I got some peanut nut clusters. Got some of these kisses from Hersheys, hazelnut. Got a few boxes of these as well. These are Brown and Haley is the brand, and it's called Almond Roca. I think that would be nice. It's a butternut toffee or butter crunch toffee. Let's see what else I have. Got some mints to put on here too. Got some Lindor Chocolates, which are really yummy. And got some milk chocolate truffle bars to put in this. And I think this is going to go well. So what I'm thinking is if I kind of leave everything somewhat flat, except for these boxes here, I think it'll work out fine. So I did get my glue dots here because I want things to be held in place. So this is going to be a little bit different. I sometimes use the glue dots for my baskets, but I think this will be really good to use for here too. So I'm just going to take a couple of these, let's see, and these are really sticky, so I'm just going to take it and kind of have it stick onto here. These are very sticky, so all you have to do kind of is just lay it on there and pull it apart. And so I'm just going to kind of center this on here. So I don't want much shifting, but that way it could be packaged nicely, and I can just kind of pull it apart. Got another one here that I already started on. I don't want this to shift, so I won't need as much on the smaller packaging. I think I'll put one here. And see how those just come right off? And then I'm just going to set it up just like this. So if you wanted, you could put a bunch of these on here, and look how that is. Let me just show you. Those glue dots really, really work. Okay, so then I'm going to take this Lindor, and you might want to just go ahead and try this first. Take these little slender chocolates. They'll fit perfectly right on the sides there. You see how I'm doing this? And I won't need many glue dots on this one, and I don't want it shifting around, so all I'm going to do, let's put one right here. And so you try this without the glue dots, and then you go back and you build it with the glue dots once you have it set up the way you want. This is really fun to make because there's so many possibilities. Something like this would be great if you want to know, if you need an idea for giving to the office. Something to give to your office, your coworkers, you want to make something nice. You can do this at any part of the year. I'm just going to stack this on top of this. And this is just my way of doing it. You can pick any way you want. Take these yellow ones. Don't want to pull that apart too much. If you want to get individual candy bars, you can do that too. And just make sure. Probably need to just turn this around so I can see it. What do you think? Yep. These glue dots are really strong. Sure you can see this. This will be great as a teacher gift. You want to give something to the teachers at a school. You want to just take something randomly and just do some, just show some kindness. Take it over to the school and have it put in the teacher's lounge. Teachers would love this, believe me. Okay, so I'm going to take these. Let me just line these up so I can make sure I have them where I want them. So how cool is this? The boxes are just perfect. And when I saw these, I said, you know what, this is going to go really well. And you don't want to be dropping stuff like I am right now, but I'm just kind of seeing what lines up here. I think that's going to be perfect. So I'm just going to put some dots on the bottom of those. And the nice thing is you can kind of camouflage this. The dots hide everything. And then when you're ready, you just pull them off. Just like that. And let's put another one. Oh, look, that just came off on my finger. Just like that. Let's see what else. Go on the end here. Oh. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm letting you see the entire process of me putting this together. Let's see. Now I'm going to put one out on the bottom. It's kind of bent in, so it may not stick. I'm just going to put it like right here and let it kind of stick to the other box. Just like that. And it doesn't have to be super sticky because I'm going to end up wrapping this up anyway. See, that doesn't even want to stick on there. Let's see. Yep. I got it. I'm just making sure that that stays in there. Let's see. Yep, so this is what I got here so far. It's looking pretty good. And it's not even wrapped up yet. So you see what I got? Just building my own little tray, and if I want, they could have gotten another one of these, put it on the side here, put it on the back, just showing you what's possible. And then I'm going to take my little mints here, my little cinnamons, and just stick them right on the end here. Oh, I got one more on here. You might hear some coughing because my hubby's not feeling good. So he's kind of resting. Yep, so look what I did. I've got this right here sticking onto the sides. Let me give that turn around so you can see. Look how cute that is. I'm really loving this. And I think I'm going to put one more little dot right here. I think that's good. Okay, so let me move that aside for a little bit. Now I'm thinking of putting the flowers in here, but I don't think so. I think I'm good without the flowers. I think it makes a statement on its own, but who knows, maybe I'll add it in a little bit later. Okay, so now we need to go ahead and wrap it in our cellophane. So let me make some room here. Okay, so this cellophane is also from Dollar Tree. And I do have some packing tape here with me just in case I need it. Not sure yet. And so I want to go ahead and spread this out. And just kind of measure it to see how far above this I want to come. And you can do this for your friends and their family. So many possibilities. I'm gonna move this. I'm actually gonna move this in because I really want you to see this. I'm gonna keep this in the frame so you see it. trying to see how much I want this to come above. Maybe a little bit more. I want this to come above the top here. And so I'm just readjusting. And you want to be careful with your cellophane because it will rip. And so even if I have a bunch above this, I could always cut it down. So it's always better to go longer and cut it down than go shorter. Okay, so this is what I have so far. So all I'm going to do is measure this one right up to the top here, and I'm going to just cut it down. So I've got my finger kind of right here, so I know where I'm going to cut it. And this is just like how I do with the baskets. If you haven't seen my gift basket videos yet, this is like the same technique for wrapping up a basket. I'm just doing it on a flat tray, basically. So there's so many possibilities with this because you can do like a Mother's Day style thing as well. Something for Mother's Day I think would be nice. So I'm going to move my camera back a little bit so you can actually see. So I've got both of these up here, and I'm going to crumble it up here. I'm just bringing it up to the top. Bringing everything up to the top. And just be careful with this cellophane because it rips. It's easy to rip. Bringing this around to the top. And I'm just making sure I have enough. So I'm going to let this go a little bit because I noticed that here's what I didn't do. I didn't center it on the sides here. So I need to move this over a little bit so it has enough on both sides here to come up. Okay, so just one of those things. And I see this box right here leaning over. So kind of good I didn't wrap it up yet because I need to put one more piece of a glue dot in here. I can stick that right on. Okay, so now we're good. Okay, so I'm going to grab a rubber band too because I'm going to rubber band the top once I get it all together. Okay, so now we're ready. Bringing it up to the top. Let these top parts join together first and then start bringing the other side in. And you want to take your time with this part. And sorry it's so noisy. And I'm just kind of checking to see what it looks like here. That's what it looks like. Here's what it looks like on either side. I think this may end up being my front part, but you're really not going to be able to tell which is which. So I'm still pulling it up. That way I'll have a fan at the top. And you see how that looks uneven at the top? It's very uneven. We're going to cut that down, so don't worry about that. So this is probably the longest process out of everything, is just kind of pulling all of the stuff to the top and then tying it off. And you can use a rubber band to hold it in place. Sometimes I just go right, I don't even use the rubber band, I just tie it up. Yep. Okay, so now here's what you do if you have little tiny pieces that might be sticking out. You see there's like a little piece right here that's sticking out. You just take a little bit of this tape and you won't even see it. This is packing tape. Just Just take a tiny bit of the packing tape, place it right on there, and you can't even see it because it blends in so nicely. I think this one is one right here. I'm just going to take a really small piece and just tape it down right here. You won't even see it. There you go. So now let's get rid of this. This is a mess. I'm just going to cut up and then down, and that way you get that fan effect kind of out there like that. It looks much neater because you want it to look neat. Here's what I've got so far. Here's what it looks like on here. Now, of course, we're gonna have to top it off with some ribbon. I think I'll use the white. This curling ribbon I got from Dollar Tree. And there was like a pack of 6. I think 5 or 6 in there for $1. So that's a bargain. So I'm just going to, since I'm not going to keep the rubber band on there, I'm just using the rubber band to hold it in place. And I'm just going to use this to tie it off. So if you want to leave the rubber band on, you can. Once I have this secure like this, like tied off real good, I can add my bow. And now take this and cut the ribbon off. Cut the rubber band off. Okay, so this is what we have so far. I like the white ribbon on here, just because it kind of contrasts with the red. Okay, so that's what we have so far. I hope y'all are still with me here. And let me just go ahead and attach the red. So I guess this is the back, I'm not even sure. We'll do the front first. Okay, so this one I want to be the front. Got my ribbon all ready. And I've got pipe cleaner on my ribbon. Now if you haven't seen my ribbon tutorial, go ahead and check it out. I will leave a link below. And all I'm doing to attach this, I'm taking it by the base right here. Right under here, bringing it around. And then I'm just twisting it. Twisting it. Twisting. That's it. Now it's nice and secure. And then I have my wire cutters in case I need to clean that up. Look at that. Already. Cute. It's coming out like the picture in my head. So I'm just going to leave this like this for now. Let me just give it a couple more twists. And just lay it off to the side like that. And you all know I love to do both sides. So of course I got a red ribbon with hearts. And these ribbons came from Dollar Tree. Can't sleep on those Dollar Tree ribbons. So I'm going to take this bow and I'm going to take the chenille stem and bring it underneath the white ribbon. I'm not worrying about, I'm just feeling around. I'm not worrying about crushing my ribbon right now. I can go back and fix that up because it's a wired ribbon. So I'm just twisting underneath, right underneath the red ribbon. The white ribbon. Pull those out to the side, just giving it a couple of twists there. Still want my white ribbon on there. Take that and pull it out to the sides. That way I can cut them off later on. And so now I'm kind of fixing that up. Look how adorable that looks already. Oh my. See, now this is the beauty of the wired ribbon. I can never have enough ribbon in my stash just because especially the wire ribbon, because you can shape it. The wire ribbon is very forgiving. Okay, so got the red ribbon on one side with the hearts. Look how cute that looks. And I've got this other side. Make my fan come out more. I'm pulling my fan all the way down here so that it can come out a little bit more. You can take these and kind of join them together there. But look how cute those bows look on there. I'm just spreading my fan out here. I like the way it's laying on that. Okay, now we've got this. Look how cute that is. I'm just gonna reach over here because I want to see something with this flower. I want to see. If I wanted to, I can actually stick a flower in the side here if I want to show you that. And somehow get a flower somewhere in here. Oh, that's actually pushing it right in. It just went in right behind the ribbon. Now it's not secure. So if you wanted to kind of add maybe a glue dot to it, or just gently dip it in your glue gun, your hot glue gun, and then just put a little, you know what, maybe just tape. I'm thinking maybe not the glue because it might be too much on the cellophane, but I'm just going to see what happens if I try to push this inside there. I might remove it, you know. Sometimes you look the next day and it's like, no, but that looks kind of good. Okay, let me get another one. Yeah, you find all of these little things when you're not even looking for. Creativity comes even when you're not looking. You're just doing. I'm just going to push one on the other side. I might decide to secure it. This is just giving you some ideas and trying to inspire you to think outside of the box. Okay. Push this in here. Oh my goodness, that looks so cute. Okay, I'm going to have to take these out because I need to do, well, let's leave it like that for now. I was going to see if I can get my little plush bear in here. And he's going to be sitting right between the ribbon like that. And all I'm doing is just kind of cuddling him up, just nestling him up in there. And I'm going to tie this right around his waist. Just like that. Or I can tie it in a knot there. I could actually come right around here and tie him like behind here. Just like that. It's the other thing I can do. Let's see what happens with that. Just to keep him secure on there. Let's see. I think that might work. I don't want to squeeze my bear too much here. Oh my goodness. Look how cute. Look how adorable. Could you imagine just sitting this on the table in the staff room or wherever, teacher's lounge, and just saying, hey, I want to give y'all something just because. Maybe one of your local departments, maybe the fire department possibly. Maybe the fire department, just people around your community that you could just show them some love. Not on just Valentine's Day, but throughout the whole year. Office party, holiday type stuff, just use your imagination. I see something like this for Mother's Day with maybe some teacups and some teas on a tray, fancy. So just giving you different ideas of what you could possibly do. Now I am loving the roses on the side here. I am loving that. I think that just adds another element. I didn't think to do that. I would secure them if you're going to be carrying it far. Secure them with some of the some glue dots or something, or some type of double-sided tape. Maybe would work. I would think so. So I do hope this inspired you. I'm so glad with the way this turned out. I wasn't sure. I really wasn't, but I wanted to take y'all on this journey, and hopefully I can inspire someone. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe, comment below, give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.